So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna part where we want it. Obviously, Taylor Swift had a parting here, so that's what I've created. I created a parting. It's not such a straight line, but it's a parting. Because I already had kind of done it, so I just took it apart. So then just kind of brush the hair, make sure it looks nice and smooth. Mine already has curls in it. You don't have to curl it ahead of time. You can curl it after. I would recommend you curling it after. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Super Sculpt Quick Dazzling Styling Gel. This is by Paul Mitchell. And I'm going to take a little bit of that, just like that. I know the camera's picking it up. But just take a little bit of that, run it through my hands, just like this. Then I'm going to run it through the bang area first. And that's just going to give it a little bit of shine and a little bit of extra hold. Because we don't want it to look too crunchy with our hairspray. You can use a little bit of pomade, not too much, just a tad bit. And I'm going to run it through there, and then I'm just going to run it, get all those flyaways down. Because you don't want to have any flyaways when you're done. So after that, just take your little brush it down. Then we're going to create the finger wave effect. Now for the finger wave effect, you're going to need clips. I recommend you getting a few. I used a lot when I did it, so yeah. And I'm going to try and show you guys how to do it. If you guys don't get it, I have a video that actually shows you kind of how to do the finger wave. You guys can go watch that if you'd like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my comb up here, and I'm going to place my finger here and create the finger wave effect just like that. Then I'm going to hold it with my hand, lightly spray it. That's when I'm going to take my clips and hold our finger wave intact. Just like that. Do you guys see how the finger wave is already getting formed, the S's? That's what we're doing. Very, very simple. So this one has been pushed back, so I'm going to take some more back. Should I push it more back? No. I'm going to push it forward to create that S effect. I'm going to push that there, push it forward. Make sure that's all nice and done. And remember, it's all about how you hold it. So I'm going to hold that, and then I'm just going to place my clips in the hair. Make sure that the hair is nice and tack. I like to use a lot of clips because you want to make sure that that effect stays nicely, just like that. See how we're creating kind of like an S, and then I like to spray it very nicely. And if you feel like a little section is not as nice as you want it to be, don't be scared. You can always go back and fix. I'm gonna fix this little section right here. I didn't like how it was looking. I'm gonna clip that down. Now we're getting to the side here, and I hope you guys are actually able to see this. I don't know if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? I don't know if my camera's letting me zoom in. So after that, just keep doing the exact same thing. But when you get towards the ears, I'm gonna kind of do my S backward because I want it to go over the ear. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to push it back. Just like this. And pull that down. Then I'm going to take my clip once again. I'm telling you guys should go watch the other video. It'll help you out a lot more. If you watch that video and understand it, you'll understand how to do the finger wave effect. And then I'm just going to spray it. It's not coming out the best finger wave ever, but you guys will get the idea. So now we're going to move on to the other side. Get here, and I'll try to do it better on this side. So I'm going to lightly just spray it. You might want to use a very, what is it called? A very flexible hairspray. I know that Aveda has a really good one called, it's from the Brazilian line. Oh no, Brilliant. Okay, but yeah, check that one out. I'll link it in the bottom. So moving on to this side, I'm going to take the comb, place my finger, push forward, and pinch that hair. Make sure I have it locked in there. That's your main thing, keeping that hair nicely locked, because you don't want it moving around. Once you do that, place your other finger and push it back, just like that. It's all about the control of the hair. And then so now that I've created that little shape, I'm gonna do actually one forward, just like this. It's super simple. You can do this wet or dry. I recommend dry for this. You can do a set, but it'll take a little bit longer. So I'm gonna just clip this section Now after that you pin curled the whole front of the head and it's going to look a little something like this, just like that. What you're going to do is you're going to curl the bottom of the hair. Curl it all. Mine kind of already fell because I curled it last night. I didn't feel like curling it again. This is what you're going to do. I like to take, if you're wearing extensions, this doll has extensions, so this is why I'm doing this. I'm going to take the top part that has no extensions and keep that pinned up just right there. Then I'm going to take the sides just like this. I'm taking this side. And I'm kind of twisting it to give it like a little bit of effect that looks even more curl. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing. Out of my hands. Creating a little curl effect. It's not like I want to be all over the back of the head. You can just it's just like I want to look very more fuller, because I want more curls, not too create a little bit messy. Wait, not wait, but you can just stick it in there. Then this side, I'm actually going to do the same with it. And then we go just like that. See how it just very simple be the best. And I'm taking this top part. And I create and stick it in there. You see that creating a little. So I just kind of stay back a little bit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our little clips away. I feel that it's already nice and done. Ooh, it looks very, very glamorous, very 1920s inspired, very Taylor Swift-ish. So I'm going to take these out. Be very careful. You don't want to pull out any of the natural hair that's in there. So after you take them out, I recommend you lightly spraying it a couple inches away. Remember, it's all on the hairspray. Taking them all out. Then I'm gonna keep taking them out. So yeah, be very careful. See, I just pulled a strand of hair. You don't even notice when you pull one out. And then I'm gonna spray it again because I want it to stay nice and taut. There we go. Very, very simple. Do you see how we still have our finger wave now in the face? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a bobby pin because I want to do this. And I'm going to push this kind of back because I want it to go against the ear. But I'm going to twist it like this to give it just a bit more of an effect. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do that. Then I'm going to go to the other side. Make sure that all the hair is nice and done. Let me grab a pin. I ran out of bobby pins. I didn't think I would. You guys will probably see me right here trying to get a bobby pin. Just made a mess. Okay. So now I'm going to take this and try to keep that S still there. And then I'm going to take my bobby pin. Bobby pin. Hairstyling would be nothing without bobby pins. And just put it in right there. And it's that simple to create this look.